Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go in our nation's capital. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Roddy Hickman with a pick. And the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that... One that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right. From the gun, it's Shador. He finds his man, complete. It's Ford. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
18 more yards there and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. And his kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Go.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18, 5 here.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Brings up 3rd down.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Here's Daniels. Setting up the screen, Krosky-Merritt. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 2nd down and 6 now.
19, Tiger, 19,
4
Tiger.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. A 10-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. From the gun, it's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go now.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right. throwing, Sanders. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Eagle.
The slot man in motion right. To throw now, here's Sanders. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right. Sanders once more. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. That's caught left side by Judy. Now a 2nd and 10.
Jerry Judy. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Hey, pass.
3rd down.
Pass to 60, pass to 60.
To throw is Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
19, charge.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Powers ahead at the 45. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Sanders pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
On the ready.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Daniels looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Cowboy 80.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the set.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Gravity Lion.
Now Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air goes Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Yo.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review.
There he goes, right side. Jerry Jeudy. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 75 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-8.
17. Commanders 8.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
18 Cardinals, 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Commanders are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
17. Commanders 15.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll bring Jeudy in motion right. Here's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bobby Wagner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it's 3rd. Down. 3rd and 11.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Set, ready.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. An audible here to get a new look. 4th down. Here's Gabriel. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Ready.
And the Browns
Or give up the middle. Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They run with Ford. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Commanders 15.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Myles Garrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Good game, bro.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Set, ready. Push, hunt.
To throw, Gabriel. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Browns, 1st down.
On the ground, it's Ford. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Working out of the gun here, Gabriel. This will be caught. Judy. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Hurry.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. This is Ford. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Down.
They'll go with the keeper. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Judkins. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2. They'll try it now with Judkins. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down up past the 15. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Daniels. He's got McLaurin. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Commanders 15.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Let's
The
go.
Commanders will
Pack
line
the
up
60.
for the 2-point
18 Cardinal.
conversion.
18 Cardinal.
Get this point.
Mustang 19.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score Browns 32. Commanders 21.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Red, cycle. Ready, ready. 50, green, white, white. Hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
On the bootleg, Gabriel. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up, you can't be stopped, your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things.
There he goes, left side. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
That's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game.
GG's, bro.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.
Hey, Al, my phone died, man, so I can't see the comments in full, but I'll check them out whenever I get some juice on them. I'm getting ready to end this live, probably start another one.